Dear listeners, now we start English language service of Voice of Korea from Pyongyang, the capital of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Now here's Mixed Chorus, Song of General Kim Il-sung. Now here's Male Chorus, Song of General Kim Jong-il.
You are listening to a VOK, Voice of Korea, News Now.
Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and chairman of the State Affairs Commission and supreme commander of the armed forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, gave field guidance to the site of damage rehabilitation in Kim-hwa County under construction. He was accompanied by Park Jong-chun, Lee Il-hwan, Kim Yong-soo, Cho Yong-won, Kim Yo-jong, Park Tae-sung, and Hyun Sung-wol. The soldier builders have turned out in the campaign for damage rehabilitation in the eastern area in hearty response to the idea and spirit of the 16th meeting of the Political Bureau of the 7th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, and built brilliant creations of the era of the Workers' Party in the area swept by natural disasters only in over 40 days by making feats and innovations with patriotism. Going around the construction site of damage rehabilitation, Kim Jong-un learned in detail about the sizes of damages in dwelling houses, cropland, transport, land and environment, urban management, electric power, posts and telecommunications in the area, and about their rehabilitation. Hearing a report that low-storied dwellings in the township area and single-storied houses in the village area for nearly 1,000 families are under construction in Kim-hwa County at present, and it amounts to about 88% of the total volume of the project, he expressed great satisfaction, saying the People's Army is making proud achievements to surprise the world people under the energetic leadership and meticulous guidance of the party. He said he is greatly moved by the patriotic deed and revolutionary spirit of struggle of the service personnel of the People's Army, who have brought about a great change in the wake of the damage rehabilitation in Gangbong-ni of Kumcheon County. He proudly stated that such a result brought by the People's Army is a mental wealth the party regards as the most precious one before the mere material creations. Kim Jong-un asked the chairperson of the county party committee time and again if the people in the county like, and heartily said, "If all of them like, I have nothing more to desire." It will be a so joyful and proud struggle if the people could lead a happy life again in the modern houses, becoming to an ideal civilized society planned by the party, getting rid of the backwardness of a time. The chairperson of the county party committee and leading personnel of the construction unit told him, "Seeing the wonderful houses being built rapidly despite the bottlenecks and difficulties according to the measures taken by the party, the local people said the houses are being built faster than the cooking speed, and now they can have the houses not run down even if the sky were to fall." Listening to them, Kim Jong-un said, "I am really happy to hear that our people liked it so much. I am encouraged by the frank and candid voices of the people. The estimation of the new dwellings should be got from the people. In the campaign for damage rehabilitation, the whole processes of the project, including design and construction, should be done from the viewpoint and on the principle of respecting the people first principle," he stressed. Kim Jong-un went on to say, "Looking at the new houses built in the area of damage rehabilitation, I feel something wanting, viz. the design of houses made in the same way according to a certain standard. It would have been better if the originality had been given in consideration of the excellent culture and geographical characteristics of the region, and on the principle of ensuring the convenience and demand of the people, and if the artistic harmony with the surroundings and the diversity had been appropriately combined." He gave specific instructions on the issues of deviation to be guarded and overcome in the designing sector, and on the important idea of the party's construction policy. Kim Jong-un underscored the need to rebuild the local industry factories on a modern basis yearly and revitalize production to improve the economic life of the county, and steadily increase the level of material life of the people now that Gimhae County has been changed. He highly appreciated time and again that this time too, the People's Army is making a great contribution in the struggle for socialist local construction, applying the demand and desire of the working people, and said, "The soldier builders should deeply bear in mind that architecture is the epitome of the ideological and cultural height, intuitively representing the height of the ideal and civilization of their era. Keeping the infinite loyalty and filial duty to the party and the people, and with the disposition and mettle of a stubborn struggle, they should build the standard modern houses becoming to the height of the civilization world desired by the party and the state, and representing the peculiarity of the locality faster and better with the sincerity of building up their native homes, and present a great pleasure to the people." On the way to and from Gimhae County, Kim Jong-un dropped in at fields in different afflicted areas to acquaint himself with the farming situation. He highly praised the efforts of the agricultural workers who have kept their precious crops to the last, saying, "The crops are in good condition, which could not be expected at the time of the flood damage. On every field I can see the clear vestige that the damage had been overcome. Such a result is possible despite the unusual damages, thanks to the sincerity of the farmers shown to every plant and their patriotic sweat and efforts." He confidently said, "Though the fury of the rigorous nature swept a lot of things in an instant, new good houses have been built in the damaged areas, and the crop damages minimized enough to expect the grain yields as good as the peak year. This is an unprecedentedly difficult year, but it will be a year of great victory with especially great pride of struggle. Today's trials have not made us lose heart, but as firm as the rock, and advance further and made it possible to know better how loyal, patriotic and strong our people are. In such a faithful people, I am greatly encouraged and keenly feel once again that there are no difficulties not to be overcome in the world," he warmly added.
The 18th meeting of the Political Bureau of the 7th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea was held at the office building of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea on September 29. Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, chairman of the State Affairs Commission and supreme commander of the Armed Forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, was present at the meeting. Attending the meeting were the members of the Presidium of the Political Bureau and members and alternate members of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Also present there as observers were department directors of the Party Central Committee and other personnel concerned, including the members of the State Anti-Epidemic Field. Upon the authorization of the Political Bureau of the Party Central Committee, Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, presided over the meeting. The Political Bureau meeting pointed out some of shortcomings in the work for preventing the threat of spread of malignant virus, and deeply studied and discussed the issues on carrying out the nationwide emergency anti-epidemic work on a more intensified degree. The meeting heard a report on the situation of the worldwide spread of malignant pandemic disease, and stressed the need to thoroughly take precautions against self-conceit, carelessness, irresponsibility and slackness in the anti-epidemic field, take more thoroughgoing anti-epidemic measures in our own way and with our wisdom, and further build up a mass-based anti-epidemic atmosphere and voluntary uniformity of all people to firmly maintain a steel-like anti-epidemic system and order. The Political Bureau of the Party Central Committee examined the party and state works and the situation of rehabilitation from damages conducted on the occasion of the 75th founding anniversary of the Workers' Party of Korea and presented, discussed and decided the relevant organizational measures to successfully carry out those works. The meeting also dealt with an organizational issue.
Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, sent a message of greetings to Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China and President of the People's Republic of China. The message reads, Beijing. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China. Esteemed General Secretary, I, on behalf of the Workers' Party of Korea, the government of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and the Korean people, send warm congratulations and greetings to you, and through you, to the Communist Party of China, the government of the People's Republic of China, and the fraternal Chinese people, on the occasion of the 71st founding anniversary of the People's Republic of China. Over the past 71 years since the birth of New China, the Chinese people have registered remarkable successes in socialist construction under the wise leadership of the Communist Party of China. By leading the party, government and people of China, you have made a decisive progress in the struggle for overall construction of elementarily rich society and complete liquidation of poverty, despite the serious challenges at home and abroad, and the reliable defending the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the country. The daily increasing abuses and pressure of the hostile forces cannot impair the trust of the Chinese people in you and the Communist Party of China, or deny the successes achieved by Socialist China, or keep the Chinese people advancing along the road chosen by themselves. I'm sure that the Chinese people would surely hit the far-reaching goal of building a modern socialist power in firm unity around the Communist Party of China with you as the core. Our party and people and I will be invariably with you, the Communist Party of China and the Chinese people, on the road for accomplishing the common cause of defending and honoring socialism, one at the cost of blood. I will, together with you, make active efforts to steadily consolidate and develop the invincible DPRK-China friendship, which has entered a new historic period. I sincerely wish you good health and greater success in your work. I wholeheartedly wish the People's Republic of China prosperity and the Chinese people happiness and well-being. Kim Jong-un, Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, Chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the DPRK. Pyongyang, October the 1st, Juche 109, or 2020.
Successes are made in different units of the national economy of Korea. Electric power producers of the Cheongcheongang Thermal Power Station have directed primary efforts to increasing the electric power generation in a stable way and done proper equipment and technical management, boosting the electric power output more than 1.1 times as against the same period of last year. Workers of different ports under the Ministry of Land and Maritime Transport, including the Hungnam and Wonsan ports, have doubled the cargo traffic in transporting materials for damage rehabilitation every day as against before the recovery campaign. Meanwhile, the Rangnam Disabled Soldiers Essential Plastic Goods Factory has fulfilled the yearly production plan at 160% by inventing and introducing many valuable technical innovation proposals. Housing construction is carried on in the damaged area of the Geumdeok area. The field headquarters of the Ministry of the People's Armed Forces has made a detailed program and on its basis is organizing a proper work for promoting projects while substantially holding technical conference and seminar on construction methods according to the processes. The soldier builders are ensuring both quality and speed of the construction even in the unfavorable conditions, making innovative successes in the housing construction every day.
And that's the end of the news read by Choi Jong-nam, Lee Hyang-sim, Ma Gun-song, and Kim Hyun-ok. This is Voice of Korea.
Now here's a mail course. The leader and the general are together. Now here's a mixed chorus, Ode to General Kim Jong-un. Now here's violin ensemble, Our Sun and Star. you are invited to listen to the song of the blessed people. We cannot let go his kind hand even a moment. We dream of all happiness with his warm smile in our hearts. We have the most grateful Marshal Kim Jong-un. We have him to realize all our wishes.
정다운 그 산기 또 잡고서 순간도 못 놓습니다. 친근한 그 미소 가슴이 안고 만복이 꿈을 꿉니다.
Let the days go by. Thanks to the favor of the Workers' Party, we are in the prime of life, though in twilight years. Although the time passes, our minds are still green. This is some of the words of the song, Let the Days Go By, favored by the aged people in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. In the DPRK, the protection of the aged is an important social policy of the state. The Central Committee of the Korea Federation for the Care of the Aged was formed, and the DPRK law on the care of the aged adopted, guaranteeing by law the work to thoroughly ensure the rights and interests of the aged and provide them with better living conditions. The aged people proudly say the socialist system of Korea is the best and sing the song, "Let the Days Go By." We will be young all our lives to support our party. Although the time passes, our minds are still green.
So far, you've been listening to an account under the title, "Let the Days Go By." This is Voice of Korea.
Please appreciate the light music for violin. This is the fatherland where I live. Now here's a female chorus, Ode to Motherland.
사랑하는 어머니가 손도를 떼어준 둥근 고향 집들아 그림같이 황홀하여 눈이 부신 땅과 바다 그루와 가득한 사사로운 나라 행복은 넘치다 인민의 소금 우루인 산이 날고 못난 꽃이 피감사 슬기롭고 아름다운 서툴린 아침의 나라 약동하는 솔구보로 기약하는 그 모양 옥된 기상 하늘에 다음 미소서 심상을 바치가 미소선 내대 성공일은 우리 굳이 우음토록 남기고 이 땅에선 모든 것 이루어지리 그대를
Please enjoy light music for violin. Prosper the year of the Workers' Party. Now here's Mixed Cars, Advancing Socialism.
붉게 쏟은 강철이 달린 대듯이 시련 속에서 우린도 강해지려라. 그때의 당을 따라 만나는 기려 사랑의 진심을 우리 멈춰서지 않는다. 우리 두려움을 버린다. 우리 폭풍치며 나간다. 사회주의 승리의 길로. 한 마음 뭉쳐 못 넘은 사랑이 없고 한 뜻이 되어 못 이긴 거품이 없네. 문제가 당연히 있고 계절을 떨쳐 미신의 대화 속에 10년 더 패배. 우린 멈춰서지 않는다. 우린 두려움을 버린다. 우린 폭풍치며 나간다. 사회주의 승리의 길로. 수채의 향기 날리며 나가는 우리 사회주의의 강구는 이끝의 우리 강교회지 찬란한 미래로 그 길을 이어가며 곧바로 가리라. 우린 멈춰서지 않는다. 우린 두려움을 모른다. 우린 폭풍치는 우린 멈춰서지 않는다. 우린 두려움을 모른다. 우린 폭풍치면 나간다. 사회주의 승리의 길로. 우린 멈춰서지 않는다. 우린 두려움을 버린다. 우린 폭풍치면 나간다. 사회주의 승리의
Dear listeners, with this we conclude the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Voice of Korea presents its English language service for Europe between 15 and 16 hours UTC, between 18 and 19 hours UTC, between 21 and 22 hours UTC, and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 13,760 kHz and 15,245 kHz. For North America, between 15 and 16 hours UTC and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 9,435 kHz and 11,710 kHz. And for Northeast Asia, between 4 and 5 hours UTC and between 6 and 7 hours UTC on 7,220 kHz, 9,445 kHz and 9,730 kHz. Goodbye, this is Pyongyang.